I used to be a truck driver in a past life, and I kind of, you know what I mean? You fight to your strengths. I'm not a fast runner. I'm not a good runner, but I can fucking go without sleep. So I was kind of like, I want to get moving here. So
Yeah.
I took off out of that one. And what actually happened was that was the highest climb. They actually changed it. They wouldn't let us go up it. They were after recording some huge winds up there. And the first 17 people went up it and came down it. And they wouldn't allow anyone else to go up or down it. So we had to actually divert around it. The diversion, I think, could have been only maybe half a mile less in distance, but it actually ended up being more elevation because what we done was we just went up and down saddlebacks all around it. So we got a bit more elevation in it. So kept going on with that and got into Shap then as the 100K marker the next morning. Got into Shap about, I think it could have been about 22 hours into it. Got into Shap just as sunlight, and it was horrendous. Just like sitting down and shaking for about 2 hours, just couldn't. The body temperature was gone, but everyone was in the same boat. You know, that sort of way. Like the feet were wrecked, the feet were soaked. You know what I mean? Getting off them clothes and trying to get on dry clothes was an absolute torture. And it was horrendous. But there's 4 races. There's the Northern Traverse, which is the 300, and then there's the Lakelands Traverse, which actually ends there. And when I went in, about 8 people were sitting in there going, "Oh, we're finished. And I was sitting there going, "Yes, fuck it. I'm going to shoot you. Will you shut up?" So I went in and I said to myself, I was getting ready. The medics are outstanding at this race. Went in and your mom was like, "Look, you're shaking. You want some soup? You want some beans? Blah, 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 blah." So I was taking all the hot food. The minute the shaking stopped, I said, "Right, I'm going." And I'd done me 2.5 or 3 hours in that age. But once the shaking stopped, I said, "Right, the body temperature is back somewhat right. My ankles are swollen to bits and absolutely killing me. I can't stay any longer in here." So I just scarpered out the road again. But sure, that was pretty much my race from then on. I didn't continuously run for any more than half an hour from that point onwards. It was just a get the pike and pause and slog and pike and slog and pike, and that was it. Get to the next aid station, try and get a bit of a sleep, get moving again, and keep going and stuff. And it just, my feet were in an awful, like, pretty much from that 100K mark to the last aid station at Gladesdale, which is a local hall, but it doesn't have the tents. It just has hot food. You don't have your drop bag or nothing else in it. And it's 21 miles from the end. So it's whatever, 34 or 5K from the end. And I got into that one. I was after having 3 or 4 sessions of sleep depression or sleep, what should we call it, where I was after being delusional. I was after seeing things, deprivation, sorry, yeah. I was actually after having a couple of, "Oh, look, what's he doing standing there? That's very weird. Oh, geez, that's a rock." You know, yeah, I had a horrendous one. I was coming in, the sun had just come up, and I think it's coming into Reet. So I think it's about 210K, 210K or something like that. Can't exactly remember what morning I was on. It could have been the Monday morning. I finished the Wednesday morning. It could have been the Monday morning. And I was coming down through this disused quarry. It's all quarries over there and old mines and stuff, slate mines and stuff. But I was kind of coming down into this, and there was actually a little digger there. And I was looking at the digger, and I worked in the mines in Australia, and I worked for a company called AirTech. And I was coming down along, and I was looking at the digger, and I was plodding along. And next thing I looked up, and here was 3 or 4 dump trucks, but they weren't there a second ago. I was like, "Oh yeah." Now you're talking about 40, 50 ton dump trucks. I'm not talking about little small dumpers. Right. "Oh, Jesus, look, there's 3 of them." I was like, "Geez, the AirTech is rolling the side of them as well." And next minute I was like, "Geez, there's 3 of the boys from the north that worked with me." And next minute I looked down and I had my work boots on, I had my high-vis pants on, my pole turned into me daily check sheet and a pen, and I had my high-vis vest on.